Terence, how big is it for your legacy, as you say, already the things that you've done in boxing, but to still be chasing that, as you say, talking about the Canelo fight and wanting to be sort of a undisputed at 68 as well not undisputed, but sort of moving up to 68. How much does it say about your legacy that, you still sort of, after everything you've done, you're still pushing for the next big challenge?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm chasing Canelo. I think that's a broad statement. I just want the opportunity, to fight the best fighter in my generation that's out there. He's the most accomplished fighter in today's sports of boxing, other than myself. And I would just like to, fight another great. That's it.
What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez in the news, and I'm going to go ahead and use this video telling you why I don't think that this fight should happen. And I also want you guys to stay tuned to the second part of this video, where I'm showing you a lot of stupid commenters. I just want you guys to see how dumb boxing fans are, and with the stuff that they're saying. I just want you guys just to see how stupid boxing fans are. Okay, so stay tuned for the second part of the video as well. But however, listen, it looks like the Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez fight is official. All right, they're saying it is going to be made for May or whatnot. Now, shout out to Terence Crawford for possibly making the biggest bag of his career, including Errol Spence. All right, but this is why I'm gonna give you my reasons as to why I don't want this fight, and I have not. I've been pushing against this fight. Now, contrary to what people believe, in the second part of the video, I actually did that video before I did this one. So I just recently looked at my video that I did with Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Y'all go check that out. But I just recently looked at all the comments on there, so I may say some stuff that was already. I may touch on some points that people have commented on the stupid fans, at least, that commented on my video. But again, I just want to give you my reasons as to why. Now, first and foremost, a lot of people have this delusion that they're going to see the same Terence Crawford that we've seen at 147 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And this is my thing about that, right? We don't know what type of effect that weight can have on Terence Crawford, right? When you move up in weight, a lot of people don't understand this. They don't understand how weight works, because these guys have never competed in the sport of boxing. When you move up in weight, it's a science to it, bro. And it's not like you gotta understand, bro. If you can do me a favor, right? Let's say if one of you fat couch potatoes, let's say if one of you if one of the listeners in this is not one of those fat couch potatoes and actually works out, let's say you run. It takes you 30 minutes to run 5 miles, right? Let's just say it takes you 30 minutes to run 5 miles, right? All right, so put an extra 2 pounds on you and try and more, maybe like an extra 5 pounds on you, and see how easy it is for you to run that same 5 miles in that 30 minutes. You get what I'm saying? So with me, the reason why I said that, what makes me say that, is because Terence Crawford, who last fought at 154 pounds, will now be moving up 2 weight classes. And with that being said, bro, you don't know what the type of impact that weight may have on Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, adding more weight, that can affect your reflexes, that can affect your movement. You might not be able to move as fluently, your punch resistance and your punching power. You know what I'm saying? And now, this is the thing about it. Terence Crawford last fought Madrimov, right? And beat him. I thought he beat him convincingly. A lot of people try to make it out to be like that was a close fight, but Madrimov did absolutely nothing in that fight to say that it was a close fight, in my opinion. He didn't do it. He didn't do anything. But with that being said, a lot of people would say that was not the best version of Terence Crawford that we've seen. Now, that was just Terence Crawford moving up from 147 to 154 and against Madrimov. Now, Canelo Alvarez, I think we would all view him as a more dangerous fighter than Madrimov. He's a better fighter, more established, well-off fighter than Madrimov, and he's a bigger fighter than Madrimov, right? So even though Canelo is not awkward like Madrimov. Madrimov is a very skillful fighter. Don't get it twisted. I've actually been on video saying that this is not going to be an easy fight for Terence Crawford, because a lot of you guys, y'all just confuse popularity with actual talent. If a guy does not have a big name, you just assume that he's not a good fighter. But you guys got to really watch boxing and understand and know that these foreigners are very good. They just are not big names in the U.S. And I knew Madrimov was going to be a threat to Terence Crawford. However, Terence Crawford did not look his best against him. So, and again, Terence Crawford didn't get fatigued. I actually feel like he stepped it up towards the later rounds of the fight. So, shout out to Terence Crawford. But again, what do you think he's going to look like at 168? I'm gonna answer that for you. You don't know. You know why? Because we don't know what effects that weight could have on him. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, bro, I'm not no hater by me saying I don't want to see Terence Crawford fight Canelo Alvarez, because I am a huge Terence Crawford fan. I don't want to see that. Canelo Alvarez has established himself at 168 pounds. We have not even seen Terence Crawford at 160 pounds. And if you don't think that weight plays a significant value to it, then you're crazy. A lot of people say Terence Crawford walks around at about 173 pounds. Okay, cool. But let me ask you this one question. What 168-pound champion do you know right now is walking around at 170 pounds, around that weight class? None of them are. Even Caleb Plant, who stays in shape all year round, walks around at 184 pounds. Okay? And that's somebody that stays in shape all year round. You think Canelo Alvarez is going to be walking in that fight weighing 170 pounds, 171 pounds? No, this is not the days when when Canelo Alvarez fought Floyd Mayweather, he rehydrated back up to 166 pounds, bro. And that's when he was 22. That's when he was 22 fighting Floyd Mayweather. No, it was 165 and a half pounds, but still, He rehydrated up to 165 pounds the night of his fight with Floyd Mayweather. No, actually, I'm tripping. No, it was 167 pounds. Between him and Maidana, one of them weighed in 167 pounds. One of them weighed in 165. And I know Floyd was like 151. But anyways, so back then, Canelo was rehydrating up. So what do you think Canelo's going to rehydrate up to when he fights Crawford? Why do you think Canelo Alvarez just stayed it, bro? Like, that's an easy money, because Crawford is a great fighter, but he too small. Canelo finna walk into that fight weighing about 100 and over. I can guarantee you in between 185 and 190 pounds, bro. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, why? And then on top of that, bro, Canelo Alvarez ain't listen, Madrimov is a good fighter, a very good fighter. And I give Terence Crawford, I feel like Terence Crawford don't get enough credit for fighting somebody like Madrimov, bro. But here's my thing. Canelo Alvarez ain't no Madrimov, bro. Canelo Alvarez is more skilled than Madrimov. Canelo Alvarez is more experienced than Madrimov. You know what I'm saying? So Canelo Alvarez is bigger paws than Madrimov, hits harder than Madrimov. Like, bro, and here's the thing about Terence Crawford that you guys don't want to talk about. Terence Crawford gets caught flush in all fights. All fights, bro. All fights, but and it's due not to him having a lack of defense, but because Terence Crawford is a fighter. That man likes to fight, and this dude has been this dude gets hit flush in every fight, flush. You think that Terence Crawford can sit here and get hit flush by Canelo Alvarez? Are you crazy? No. And name one. And if you don't disagree with me, name one fight where Terence Crawford was not caught flush. He gets hit flush every fight. Now, I know what you guys are gonna say. This is boxing. Everybody gets hit. No. If you watch Terence Crawford stays in the pocket a long time, which allows his opponent to time or counter, and he gets caught flush. It's no way he could get caught flush by no Canelo. And I'm not hating because I really want. If Terence Crawford was to get in there and win and beat Canelo, I would be ecstatic. I'll be happy because I love Terence Crawford. I don't want this fight to happen because it's these dumbass fans on here that's going to try to give Canelo Alvarez credit for beating Terence Crawford. They're going to act like, oh, this was a fair fight. They're going to act like, oh, Terence Crawford's #1 pound for pound and Canelo just beat him. No, I don't want to hear that BS. And I love Canelo Alvarez too, but bro, this is not an even fight. I gotta take my hat out to Canelo because I can't criticize Canelo because Canelo done said that on numerous occasions, bro. No, I don't want to fight Terence Crawford, bro. Like that, I'm not gonna get no credit for fighting Terence Crawford. But if they throwing the bag at him, bro, it's like, damn, I can't really blame Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, listen, this is just my thing about it, bro. I don't want this fight. I'm not hating on Terence Crawford. We don't know how his conditioning is going to be. We don't know it's a lot that we don't know about Terence Crawford moving at 168 pounds. But I do know one thing. You will be crazy to think that if the Terence Crawford at 147 pounds is going to be the Terence Crawford at 168 pounds. They have weight classes for a reason. All right? Respect that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know? Stay tuned for the second half so you see these dummies. All right, so man, this is the video right here that I did on on Canelo and Terence Crawford, bro. And I wanted to dedicate this segment to the stupidity that's in my comment section, and I want you guys to see for yourself. It says now I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with the one that says at the top, he says, if anybody could get it done, it's Crawford. I don't have an issue with that, even though we disagree. That's his opinion. He ain't saying nothing disrespectful, so shout out to him. Divine Niji, I guess, I don't know it, but he says Crawford is a different animal. He will be super motivated for this fight. I believe he can win this fight. There are boxing greats saying Crawford can win this fight. I believe he can as well. Crawford been low-key bulking up with bulking up and with Crawford's counter-punching ability and his ability to move, he can definitely win this fight. This is definitely the biggest fight in boxing, and all questions will be answered in the ring. And even though I disagree with him, I don't have a problem with that because he's spitting his opinion. We disagree, but bro ain't being disrespectful or nothing like that. Now I've stated in this video why I don't agree with that, but I have nothing against anybody who disagrees with me, bro. If we handling this like grown men, bro, that's totally okay. That's totally fine. I'm cool with that. That's his opinion. Cool, bro. Time is the biggest snitch of all, bro. It tells everything. All right. So shout out to him for at least holding his own and dropping his opinion while being a man about it, bro. This guy says Bud is 2 weight classes below, but 3 skill levels above. Let me see. It says facts. For sure, I'm not finna disagree with that. I'm not finna disagree with that either, bro. Crawford definitely has more skills in his arsenal than Canelo. I'm not gonna disagree with that. I'm not gonna disagree with that. Shout out to you. This is the one I wanted though. Look at this clown right here, Edward Johnson, 95-98. I hope you bring your clank-a-lank head ass back over here, bro, so we can go live. And as you guys can see, I definitely said, oh no, this ain't even the one that I put, but definitely you can definitely go live, bro. Definitely come on my channel and so I can show people how dumb you are. He says, don't hate. It's always somebody that look like us. Never stop a man from getting his bag. I think Crawford can beat him. Let's the fight. Beat him. Let's the fight. Okay, so this is what I be airing towards. In what part of that video? You guys could go look up the video. The video is Canelo willing to fight Terence Crawford under one condition. Go listen to the whole entire video. It said, go listen to the whole entire video. At what point am I hating that word? The word hate gets thrown away, gets thrown around so loosely. It's like if you have a different opinion than somebody else does, then automatically you're a hater. So I'm deemed as a hater all because I think that Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds would beat Terence Crawford. I'm deemed as a hater. Okay, so how? Like, I mean, cause. What am I saying disrespectful about Crawford? I'm even saying on record saying that I love Crawford. That's why I don't want Crawford to take this fight, because I don't want to see people try to bash Crawford and all this type of stuff, knowing that he's at a disadvantage coming into that fight. So how am I a hater? Where did I say anything bad about Crawford? No, I don't think I'm a hater. I just think that you're stupid and you can't argue with it. So when people who can't argue and come up with a valid point against yours, when they're dumbfounded like that, the first thing they can do is just automatically say, "Oh, you're a hater." Again, name one negative thing that I said about Crawford where it would be deemed as hating, please. Okay, so anyways, look at this guy. I like boxing before social media. Who cares about weight classes? Listen to how stupid he sounds. Who cares about weight classes? These are the two buggest names in boxing. This is a legacy fight. Okay, so who cares about weight classes? Well, if that was the case, then why the hell are weight classes made, buddy? So if you're saying who cares about weight classes, these are two of the buggest names, then okay, then maybe Inoue should move up and fight. Go ahead and let Inoue move up and fight Jerron Ennis, all right? Since nobody cares about weights, we only care about big names, right? So let's go ahead and let Canelo Alvarez fight Anthony Joshua. Since we don't, or no, better yet, let Canelo Alvarez fight Usyk. Since we only care about big names, right? Nobody cares. We only care about big names. So just go ahead and let those two big names fight. Since we don't care about weight classes, like you see how stupid that sounds. You see how stupid that sounds, bro. Let's give another. Let's go ahead and let Gervonta Davis move up and fight Archer Better Beef, since nobody cares about weight classes, and you probably will vouch for that too. You know, nobody cares about weight classes. Just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and do that. Nobody cares. It's just weight classes. Nobody cares about that. Stupid, bro. Most dudes don't have the heart and will and fire in them like Crawford, so they can't see what he sees. He's not going into this fight for a money grab. He's going to fight for General. Okay, I already read dudes, and once again, shout out to dude, bro. Because dude is he's spitting his opinion, and even though we disagreed, he's still being respectful with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all you know what I'm saying? I respect that. Real prison talk. Oh, I think that's my dude Tommy. If that's my dude Tommy, shout out to Tommy. That's my guy. Bud's my favorite in the game. I'm hoping Bud don't weigh more than 164 and puts on a technical boxing clinic. I'm team Bud, but I'm not surprised if he loses. However, Canelo is looking vulnerable as ever. Now or never, Bud's gonna seize the big stage and put on a clinic. Hey, shout out to you. I'm not mad at that. Let me go ahead and like that. I'm not mad at that at all, bro. That's his opinion. He ain't being disrespectful. We just disagree, But hey, shout out to dude, bro. Look, this fight is a money grab. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't think it's a money. Well, yeah. You know what? Yep. Yeah. I can see. Yeah. I honestly hate this fight, and both fighters are my favorite. I feel you. I feel you on that. I would rather see Crawford in 1 or 2 fights. There you go. See, this is a smart guy right here. Jay Smith. That shout out to him. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I would rather see Crawford in 1 or 2 fights in the division before challenging Canelo. In fact, I'd rather see Andre versus Canelo. Bro, exactly. If you're gonna move up to the division, at least fight a 2, and it don't gotta be no big names, bro. It could just be a Joe Blow nobody, but at least get acclimated to the division. Exactly. Shout out to Jay Smith. He's smart. We got a smart one in the comments. Terence Crawford on the day of his last fight weighed in at 169 pounds for a 154-pound fight. You don't think Crawford can gain 6 or 7 more pounds to be fight ready on that day? Okay, so pause. The last fight he weighed 169 pounds, and look how he looked in that fight. He looked as dominant as he normally did. Huh? And let me ask you this second question, bro. Do you think Canelo Alvarez is gonna weigh 169 pounds the day of the fight when he fights Terence Crawford? Just out of curiosity, do you think that? Do you think Canelo Alvarez is going to weigh 169 pounds when he fights Crawford? Because you will be out your rabbit ass mind if you do. All right. Especially when he knows that he's always in great shape. He won't be pudgy or fat. How do you? Canelo thinks Crawford is also. I'm not even gonna read all of this, bro. You are going to be surprised when you see him come fit. Okay, cool. All right. Well, hey, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, and Canelo will wait. But I didn't even. This is my first time reading this comment. My first time reading this comment, dude, and somebody comes up there. Yes, and Canelo will weigh 185 fight night, maybe even 190. And your point, he will crawfish. And your point, crawfish will be underweight. Now I don't like him disrespecting Crawford like that by calling him crawfish. But bro, that's the exact point that I just said right there. And I ain't even look at that, bro. Look at that, bro. I only gotta. Come on, bro. Dudes is just, some of these dudes are just dumb, bro. Like, literally dumb. Oh, here we go. Look at this dude. Dude, you're not making no sense. I'm not making no sense because I don't want to see Terence Crawford move up 2 weight classes and fight Canelo Alvarez. I'm not making no sense. Okay. Go sit down somewhere. You don't know what the F you talking about. I don't know what the F I'm talking about because I don't want to see Terence Crawford move up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez. Man, oh man, this dude must be a Misfits boxing fan or some shit like that, because what in the fairy tale world is this dude on, bro? He says, you a WWE fan, stick to that. I don't even know. Look, you know this dude is a cap, because I don't even watch WWE. Like, people do, like, this dude got to make up stuff to, like, come on, bro. Boogie. Then that's when I replied. I said, you are more than welcome to bring this energy to debate me live so everyone can see how quote unquote smart you are. When are you free? You know what I'm saying? So that clown, and I don't even know what this dude is saying. Tell your Crawford, I think he meant to say Crawford, he is the one. I don't even know what dude's talking about, bro. This is not about winning for Bud. He wants the money. So Canelo don't like fighting movers. All right, so you know that's just what it is, bro. I hope every single the guys that I was just talking bad about, please come on live and let's talk about this, okay?